Welcome to the present. How we're doing this lovely Monday evening. I hope you guys had a brilliant day. I guess I had a decent day, nothing too crazy. Just back from work, and I've been seeing the Mikel Merino news trending. I'm seeing reports that it's getting closer. We know it's been a bit sketchy in the last few weeks about the interest of Arsenal interested in Mikel Merino, the Real Sociedad midfielder who was part of the Euro 2024 winning team for Spain. So before we go into and deep dive more into the nitty gritty of discussing the fact that, according to reports, some reliable, some a bit sketchy, that Arsenal are getting closer to signing Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. Before we continue to deep dive, let's do the needful. Please strike the like button, very, very important. Subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, very, very important. Subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Mikel Merino, a very technical player. He has played in the Premiership before for Newcastle, I think for a year or two before he went back to Spain. Not the most athletic player, but very technical, very, very tall, has the height, has the guile on the ball, very good on the ball, very nimble. Like I said, one more time, very, very technical, good passing range. Forward passer, progressive passer, likes to glide around the pitch, very, very comfortable in tight spaces, is your kind of midfielder. The only thing I would say, he doesn't have an abundance of space. He's not the quickest footballer, but sometimes we overrate pace. This is not athletic, even though I would love my midfielder to have all those attributes, including pace, but sometimes people can make up for pace with technical abilities, being able to wriggle out of tight spaces. His agility is still sharp. So he's still a very, very good progressive midfielder, in my personal opinion. Now, look at what he did last season. Let's check some of his stats last season. He played 32 La Liga games for Real Sociedad, scoring 5 goals and 3 assists. That's not the most flamboyant of statistics if you're looking at solely on statistics. Now, we're talking about watching him, so we can compare the statistics with eye test. This is just solely on statistics. So, played 32 La Liga games, 5 goals and 3 assists. Now, in the Champions League, he played 7 games, 2 goals and 1 assist. That's not so bad. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans are craving and are calling for Arsenal to make a marquee signing. But where are the marquee midfielders Arsenal can get? We have to be realistic when you are making such demands. The market is not flush with marquee midfielders. Don't tell me Bruno Guimaraes is a decent midfielder at best. He is more of a physical specimen. In terms of passing, he doesn't have that crisp passing. He doesn't have that progressive killer passes. He's just a feisty, athletic midfielder at best. Let's be fair. And for £100 million, is not worth that investment, in my personal opinion. Some of you might agree, but I don't think Bruno Guimaraes is worth Arsenal investing £100 million in a midfielder who is just decent at most. When I mean decent, he's very athletic, very physical. When it comes to the passing level, the passing range, can he pass? Can he break the lines like Partey? He doesn't have that quality. We've seen it for Newcastle. He doesn't have that breaking the line passing, that progressive passing, very tight on the ball, driven out of tight spaces. That is not Bruno Guimaraes' strength, even though he's Brazilian. That's the objective truth. So he is not worth £100 million. Even Man City, that some of you use as the barometer for measuring, going for the best of players, are not even interested in trying to pay the so-called £100 million release clause for Bruno Guimaraes. So for me, when you are not too much marquee midfielders, you have to go for what is suitable to your system. The potential signing of Mikel Merino reminds me when Liverpool signed Ronaldo. It was the most marquee signing because they signed him from Championship, right? When Newcastle was in Championship and they signed him, he was not a flamboyant signing, but he came to a system and he fitted in like a nice piece of a puzzle. And we saw his performances with the rest of the collective players was marquee, even though Ronaldo was not a marquee player. Now, that reminds me of Mikel Merino. He might not be that marquee signing, yes, but in the Arsenal system, the Mikel Arteta system, he can become a marquee player in the left side of the midfield. His passes are very crisp. His progressive passing, he has a very, very eagle eye for a good pass, nice passing range. For me, even though he's not a star name, but in our system, he can become a star man. That's how I see it. So it's not every player will be that marquee, but can they work in the system? Can they be flamboyant in the system? Can they add something that will raise the level of our midfield on that level? Now, some of you might say I'm flopping based on the last video where I say it looks like an underwhelming signing, which I agree. But I'm not flopping. I'm looking at it another way. That even though this signing might not be 100 million, 50 million, 70 million, might be a 25 million pound sign or 20 million sign, but the effect in a fantastic system will be worth 100 to 200 million from this guy. Aside from the athleticism, which is average, right? But the passing, the slickness, the technical ability of this guy in our system will make him elite, will make him marquee. Individually, he might not be marquee, but when he plays with the likes of Odegaard, Partey, Declan Rice, his game will raise to the next level. When Ronaldo was playing for Newcastle, it didn't look that ecstatic, it didn't look that flamboyant, it didn't look that important, but in a club system, in the Liverpool system, he became a beast of a player. So I'm seeing similarity between that kind of signing, Ronaldo to Liverpool, same thing with Mikel Merino to Arsenal. He might not be the headliner kind of signing, but yet I will not see him as an underwhelming signing. It might just be a steady Eddie, quote unquote steady Eddie, a regular signing that will turn to an explosive signing in the right system. If you get my drift and you understand what I'm trying to put to you guys. So hopefully in the next few weeks, this deal can be rounded up. I'm saying, according to reports, this is not from David, this is not from Fabrizio. Even Fabrizio reported their interest, but I'm seeing reports from Spain, from some credible sources, relatively credible sources, saying this deal is getting closer. And like before, when I felt that it was kind of an underwhelming signing, but I'm looking at it, the more I look at it, I understand how Mikel Arteta will deploy him. He can play 6, he can play 8. Very, very technical. His lack of athleticism, if you want to put like that, not pace, he makes up with very technical ability, press resistant, good on the ball, can do out of tight spaces. Very, very good player. So even though we might not be overly ecstatic with performances in the rest of that team, he's still a good player there. But when you play for a certain team, you might not see your full potential until you go to a bigger team with better players that fits in the way he plays. And I think the Arsenal system will suit the way Mikel Merino wants to play and enjoy football. And looking closer, we know Barca are interested, Atletico Madrid are interested. Barca are struggling financially. We don't know how many levels they have to push to secure the signing. And when it comes to Atletico Madrid, he's not really keen on going to Atletico Madrid. But according to reports, he's liking the Arsenal project. He likes Mikel Arteta. He has played in England before. So it's looking very, very possible that Mikel Merino will come to Arsenal. And the price is not that huge. That price is not going to break the bank. So it's good for Mikel Merino, it's good for Arsenal, and some Arsenal fans might not want to buy and key into the fact that even though he's not an elaborate signing, but in the system, in our team, he can become that elaborate player in our system. So sometimes it takes a few convincing for certain fans to say it, and I understand that. I'm not mad at fans who might not be convinced. But me, I was not overly convinced because I like my players to be very athletic. I like my players to be able to dribble out tight spaces. I have all the traits I love in midfielders. The only thing Mikel Merino doesn't have in abundance, not that he's a slouch, not that he's very sluggish, is the athleticism. For me, in England, athleticism is kind of a key requirement. But if you have the right technical ability and your press resistance, you can make up for lack of sharp athleticism, for lack of a better term, to put it mildly and nicely. So let's see how this deal will progress. It's not guaranteed, like I said, and it's not guaranteed, but the reports are suggesting it's getting closer. And let's see how it's not imminent. I'm not saying it's imminent. Let's see how this deal potentially for Mikel Merino will come around. So let me know what you think about the potential signing of Mikel Merino in the comment section. Are you with it? Are you underwhelmed? Do you want somebody else, somebody more elaborate? Let me know why you don't like Mikel Merino or why you are for Mikel Merino signing. Let me know in the comment section. So do me that kind of favor on your way out. Strike a like button. Very, very important. Subscribe to the channel if you subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Very, very important about the channel. If you're not subscribed, please do that. So very, very important. So let me know your opinions in the comment section. Don't forget, Mikel Merino, good signing, bad signing, indifferent, underwhelming, good signing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.